right, I think what I'm going to do is the person on your mind. Should we check on that? Person on your mind. I'm going to do how, like you versus them and mutual energy. So we'll do 3 columns here. I'm going to start with Aries. All right, angels, spirits, and guides, thank you so much for being here today. This is person number 1. So person number 1 feels like this is true love, and they're not happy about the separation. Both of you feel like you guys bring out good things in each other. And person number 2 is going to speak and express their love soon, is what it says. So let's see what's going on. Person number 1, what's going on? Tell me. Okay, so there's some kind of commitment here. This one's talking about, and it just ended. It's over. It just changed suddenly. They're telling me that somebody is very self-absorbed and they're just not in the mood. They're still angry. Let's see what person number 2 feels like for Aries. Person number 2. Yeah, I feel like this one's saying it's over. I think there's a big transformation happening for person number 2. Like there could be, this is a person that could have maybe an addiction, or they're obsessed with the relationship. Let's see. What's the next action for person number 1, if any? If there's an action, what is it? Oops. I think person number 1 is hanging on. They want to come toward you. Or they want to come toward person number 2. They feel like this is, a 10 of Pentacles situation. What's the mutual feeling? What's the mutual feeling here for these guys? Love. King of Cups. So you guys both love each other. Person number 2, like deep down, yep, you're their person. You're their wish fulfillment. They're coming toward you. They've been talking to spirit. I think person number 2 is really working on themselves. Hello. Hello. I'm doing love readings today. Sorry, I'm not taking questions. I want to get the song for person number 1. What's the song that sums up this relationship? How do they really truly feel? Person number 1, the song. It's Let Her Go by Passenger. It's like you only know that you lost something when it's gone, right? So, and this person is saying, just give me one reason to turn around. I'm coming back. So, I feel like both of you kind of like, I don't know what happened. Some sort of fight or something. But it's just saying that it ended. But neither one of you want it to be over. This person's still a little bit upset. This person is trying to change something about themselves. Both of you feel love. Both of you like the presence of the other person. You know, you both feel some kind of way. So that's kind of beautiful. Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm doing love readings. I'm doing you versus them, how they feel, how you feel. And I'm going on to Taurus now. 555. So, thank you for coming. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing. Person number 1 for Taurus. Tell me what the major feeling is for person number 1. How do they see this relationship? There's red flags. Person number 1 says there's red flags. And I think the red flag is about controlling, being controlling. But you're both very attracted to one another. Person number 2 says, it's time to take back control of my life. I need to control it in unrequited love. This person just wanted to control me. They didn't love me. So that's how person number 2 is feeling, Taurus. Like that you just wanted to control. Person number 1 just wanted to control person number 2. All right, so let's see what the real deal is here. We'll get these island cards and see what's the real deal. Someone's going to call. This person wants to call and say, I want to heal. I'm sorry I wasn't enough for you. I'm sorry I was jealous. I'm sorry I'm not confident enough. Both of you are kind of honestly taking good care of yourself during your separation, I feel like. Person number 2, tell me your side. The Phoenix. Yeah, you're ready for a change. Person number 2 is ready for a change. They're saying man, I was used. I was used and abused here. And I thought it was calm and secure and growing. You know? You tried to be flexible, person number 2, right? You tried. But for some reason, it's just telling me this thing just isn't working out. So there's some kind of control issue that person number 1's talking about. And they're also saying I just wasn't enough. But this person's it's like you guys are mirroring each other almost. I don't know what exactly, that means, but it looks like you guys are kind of both blaming the other person. You know what I mean? Yeah, Page of Wands. You're saying I was just a fool and I was so in love. This person was kind of being pulled. This person's being pulled in 2 different directions. Should I stay? Should I go? And ending up tapping into their higher self about it. I feel like they're crying, they're sad, they're lonely. They're grieving the loss of this, but at the same time, realizing the reality of it, this just isn't working out. All right, so let's see about the middle of the road. Tell me what that is. 7 of Swords, shady behavior, both of you. Hiding something, maybe not wanting to look at the truth, not wanting to make decisions. Both people. All right, so let's look at number 2. Person number 2, tell me about this person. They're trying to free themselves. They feel like person number 1 doesn't love them back. They're so sad. Queen of Cups, they're in love. But they they just decided, maybe they're moving on. I think they are. I also feel like there's some game playing going on in this dynamic, like some kind of game being played. And I don't know, it looks pretty messy to me, this one. All right, so person number 1, The Way You Make Me Feel by Michael Jackson. So they're talking about being so attracted to you, which is talking about in the front, in the middle. You both have some kind of crazy kind of attraction. And this person is saying, like, you have no idea how much I love you. I've been waiting for you, and I've loved you my whole life. I feel like you're my person. This is 1,000 Years, the song. I forget who sings it. I don't know why I didn't write it down. But I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years, and I'll love you for 1,000 more. I think her name's Christine something. I can't remember. But this one, this person is really hyped up about person number 2, and it's mostly about the way you make them feel like good, right? But they're seeing all kinds of red flags, Well, should we get some advice? I feel like we should. Give me some advice for these guys. Give me advice for Taurus. Page of Swords. The Battle Wagon. Raising your vibe. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're learning to get aligned with your higher self. Your vibe is raising. I feel like this is part of your plan. It might feel like it's taking a long time. But I see the Emperor, the Devil, and the Two of Cups. So it's in a tower at the bottom. Wow. And the Five of Cups is here again. Like somebody walking away, feeling like you missed an opportunity, Yeah, this is a soul friend. It is. But there's something really kind of, something you didn't see, Taurus. Something you didn't see, maybe, I don't know. Let's clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor here in the advice. Why is the Emperor here? This could be about this, wanting to like stand up and take charge of your life, because that's what the Emperor is. Six of Wands. Raising up, being victorious, knowing who you are. Hanged Man. Seeing things from a different perspective. What's weird is like that's clarifying this Devil card. And the Devil card, you're not seeing anything at all in this one. You know what I mean? Like you got the bear, he's setting a bear trap and the bear's right here. Or I mean right here. Sorry. And he's not seeing it. And Spirit is saying like, yeah, you're not seeing everything that there is to see. So what is there to see? That this is a Two of Cups relationship? Work on opening your heart. Work on opening your heart. I think maybe for some of you, maybe you've been closed off to love, But you think about this person all the time. You want to tell them the truth about the Seven of Swords again, right? You have all kinds of love for them. That's what the truth is, right? There's things that you didn't see in the relationship is what it's saying to me. Things that maybe they were doing or whatever. So I feel like it's important for you to work on your heart is what I feel like. I can see that you love this person, and they love you too. And it is some kind of soul contract, but you guys need to heal something inside of yourself. And You know, I mean, the devil card, it could be addiction, it can be codependency, it can be like, I don't know, childhood nightmare traumas that bring up some fear in us and keep us blocked from our heart chakra. Because I feel like it's something like that they're trying to say. Like maybe both of you are blocked off from some kind of I don't know, childhood thing, usually is what it's about, you know. So I feel like maybe this middle card right here might be the best piece of advice. It's about taking care of yourself, making better choices, and working on the heart chakra. Remember when we had the King of Cups down there and it was saying to open up your heart? The Queen is here. And remember, it was the Two of Cups too. And here's the Three of Pentacles. And I don't even know if that means anything to you, but it means to me like if you could open up your heart here, both people open up their heart, I think this could work. You know, I do. I feel like both of you kind of have low self-esteem, and it's important for you to start loving yourself. Hi. I am sniffly. Man, I've been fighting something for a while. How you doing, Helen? How's life in the UK? I'm so glad to see you. Let's look at Gemini. Get the time. 16. Gemini, you and the person on your mind. Let's see what's going on, how you guys feel about each other. Person number one, how does person number one feel in the angel deck? Flirt. They like to flirt with person number two, and they feel like person number two is their soulmate. The middle is, I feel like you guys really enjoy each other's company. Maybe you've been on a trip together, maybe by water, maybe you went on a boat, maybe you shared full moons with this person, but you definitely have some really beautiful memories, I feel like. Person number two feels like, you know, they're bogged down with their work, I feel like, and they feel like they need to free themselves from something. Maybe work. Work is showing up here, so I don't know what that means, but well, let's see. Let's get this deck. All right, let's see here. Gemini. What's person number one's story? They like to flirt and they think you're that person number two is their soulmate. They're keeping a positive mindset, working a program of gratitude is what I feel like. But they're thinking about person number two all the time and they can't stop thinking about it. They are going through a transformation. Phoenix is here, right? So that's a huge transformation. But they still think about you and they feel like they're not enough for person number two. They're just like, well, I guess I'm not enough. This person could have even sabotaged the relationship because of fear, right? Because they feel like they're not enough or they can't, right? Over here, number two, person number two feels heartbroken. They feel like they were stabbed in the back. They feel like they got shot in the heart by Cupid's arrow, and they love person number two. I feel like they do talk about you. They are trying to move on. They feel like you guys mirror each other, and person number two is actually gonna go back out there and date. Okay, so let's look at the tarot. Oh, good. Person number 1 is in the Nine of Pentacles. So very single, very tapped into their higher self, working on all kinds of things with their soul. I think person number 2 is, person number 1, I feel like, I don't know, they look happy, they look like they're doing good. They're ready. They're ready to start a new adventure. The Fool card. See, the Nine of Pentacles is about like realizing that your soul always has your back, always guiding, always taking care of you, like realizing like, man, I never really go without anything. Like I'm okay. I really am okay. It always works out. I do trust my soul. This person over here is growing. It's the phoenix. That's what's happening to this person is they're glowing up. Tell me about the middle. Tell me the middle feeling. 2 of Wands. You guys both choosing what's best for you. You guys are both looking at this situation, trying to figure out like, what is it all about? You know? Because it looks like you guys are in some kind of a special relationship. The Mirror card, this is like definitely a soul connection, because that's what happens with mirrors. You know, they come in to help us see stuff in ourselves that maybe we need to change, right? This person over here, Death card. So they're going through the transformation as well. This person, see what I mean about you guys mirroring? They're transforming the way they see themselves. You see, this person over here feels some kind of way, stuck. I'm not enough. I don't have anything to offer. I might as well just stay by myself, right? I don't know why this is here, but the Emperor is here in this deck now. So I think this person is having a big a realization as well. Like that's what's happening over here in the 9. And this is the full-on Emperor, you know, coming in to make their move, set boundaries, and release themselves from whatever this is. It's fear, it's addiction, it's loneliness, it's I can't help myself. You know, the Devil card. Those are all the things, you know, like it's about lying to ourselves about who we are. You know what I mean? And I think like the Emperor's coming in here, setting boundaries, heart open, things are changing, letting go of something. The High Priestess is here on the bottom of the deck too. I don't know why those cards are in here. I must have picked them up last time. The High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So this person over here has got a lot going on. You know, they're having a huge transformation inside of themselves. You know what I mean? They're turning into the Emperor, taking charge of their life, freeing themselves, and then going for, there it is, the Empress. So if you're their Empress, they're coming in. So, and I think you're ready. You know what I mean? Or if you're number 1, I don't know. I don't know who it is. But I feel like there is probably going to be a new beginning for the 2 of you. Because I see Emperor, Empress dynamic here. So there's something in the way, though, in this Devil, this person over here has to get rid of. But I feel like they are, you know, and this probably has all kinds of things to do with the way the planets are working, you know what I mean? Let's see. I forgot to get a song for you guys. Okay, song number 1. Song number 1 says, here I am on the road again. There I go. Turn the page. This person is trying to move on. And this person over here, You only need the light when it's burning low. Let her go again. I can't remember who else got that. Maybe Aries. But I feel like this person is going to realize once you're really gone. You know what I mean? And they are coming back. But they have to, do some changing too. I feel like there's a lot of changing going on in these two people. So at some point, you guys should thank each other for bringing on that transformation inside of yourself. You know what I mean? Because you're both kind of like bringing out something in the other that you didn't know, which is kind of cool. 609. Okay, Cancer. Let's go to Cancer. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hitting the like button, you guys. Appreciate your support. All right, Cancer. Tell me what's going on with Cancer and their people. This person is walking away, trying to free themselves. But they do enjoy your company, and they can't stop thinking about that. But they are trying to free themselves from person number 2. Both of you are. That's the middle energy. Release your ex. So you're both trying to do that. Person number 2 wants to say something though. Person number 2 wants to tell person number 1, I love you and you're my soulmate and I'm not okay with this breakup. So, look what's happening here. Another conundrum, right? So, person number 1 is trying really hard to let go of person number 2. But they can't stop thinking about it. You know, with the honeymoon card. I don't know if you guys went somewhere together, but it appears like that. Like you went somewhere and it was so fun. And person number 2 can't stop thinking. 1 can't stop thinking about it. And person number 2 just feels like this is a connection of all connections. And they don't want this to be over. But the middle energy is saying like, the time has come to clear your energy. So, gotta let go. Both of you feeling like that. Alright, show me in the tarot what's going on here. Person number 1 for Cancer. Person number 1. Oh, 2 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so person number 1's trying to free themselves, walking away, talking to their higher self. They want to walk away, but they also want to reach out. And they're talking to their higher self, saying like, okay, I know this is my 2 of Cups. I know that I have unconditional love for them. What should I do? Tell me about person number 2 over here. Because I feel like person number 2 is already there. Like, I think this person might be the one that walked away. I don't know. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Let's see about person number 2. 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're my wish fulfillment person number 1. You're my soulmate. This person wants you to know the truth. They want to tell you. The Temperance card is here too, saying like maybe they're waiting or they're being patiently waiting. At the bottom of the deck, I see a new offer of love, the Emperor, and now the 4 of Wands. This person over here is not messing around. And honestly, I don't think this person is either. So you guys are like both in love. I don't really know why. I guess I didn't get these cards, did I? I skipped them. Tell me what happened. Like, you guys both have so much love here. You both want exactly the same thing. But I don't know why, unless you're both releasing someone else. Are you? Well, that could very well be. So maybe you guys are both with other people, or you have other people in your energy. That is very, very possible. Person number one, the other woman. Ooh. Kisses, unconditional love again. You own my heart, and I'm heartbroken. The breakup is it's not okay with me. This person over here is like talking about all this love they have. It's crazy, crazy kind of love. Why does it have to end? Tell me over here about person number two. I almost feel like this is like an affair, paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, talking, the butterfly, not showing true feelings, pretending. So I feel like someone's hiding something for sure over here. Boy, I don't know what you guys, this is crazy. What are you guys involved in here? Cancer? Tell me the middle of the road. Not enough. Not enough. Meeting someone new. Okay. You want to know what? I mean, like, maybe this isn't for everybody, but I feel like these are two people that love each other that are with other people, or they can't leave the other person or something. That's really what it looks like, Cancer, to me. I think we need advice. Don't you? Do you need some advice on this one? I feel like we kind of do. Tell me the advice here. Knight of Pentacles. Justice. King of Pentacles. So it looks like growth, like from the Knight to the King. Once there's justice brought in, justice is balance, it's fairness, it's like what? It could be a divorce. And then the King and Queen of Wands come out. Justice for the King and Queen of Wands. There's growth. There's movement. I feel like this might take a little bit of time, but I feel like you guys are probably meant to be together. I don't know who is in the middle here, but I feel like what they're saying is that, it's the center energy. So you both feel that someone needs to be released in order for this to work out. Otherwise, it's going to be heartbreak. And maybe that's why you can't release somebody. Because, like, if you're married to somebody, and you're in love with someone else, wow, I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. I don't know if that matches with anybody, but I didn't get a song, did I? You want a song? Let's find a song for person number one. Song for person number one. Hang on. Let me shuffle. These cards are all whacked out. They're every direction, and I never mess with them too much, except for when I do a reading like this. Okay, so person number one, turn the page. Here I am on the road again. And person number two, this is the Dream Weaver. Okay, I've just closed my eyes again. Time to board the Dream Weaver train. Take away my worries of today and leave tomorrow behind. Fly me high through the starry skies, maybe to an astral plane across the highway to fantasy. Help me get to forget today's pain. This makes me feel like I mean, wanting to escape like drugs or alcohol or something like that. I don't know. Let's go to the next one. Leo. 35, 40s. Okay, Leo. Let's see about you and the person on your mind. Okay, attraction, forgiving and learning, separation. Okay, so you're attracted to somebody, but what you're learning from each other is forgiving, forgiveness. That's an important lesson, you guys. It is. And sometimes you have to forgive people even without an apology, I feel like there's a lot of attraction between the two of you. I think you get along good. I feel like person number 2 might actually be moving on, maybe met someone new. I feel like both of you are being optimistic about your love life and are both trying to call in a soulmate. You're like, you know what? I want the real McCoy. And I feel like both of you are doing it. You're both calling in somebody that matches you, like I want somebody that's matches my energy, Okay, so let's see what happened here. Person number 1 is attracted. They enjoy you. This is like something happening for them, the Phoenix here. So they're going through a transformation. I feel like they're a little bit angry still about something that happened. Like maybe you stab them in the back. Person number 2 stabbed person number 1. And they can't stop thinking about it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they're telling you the only one for them is person number 2. They own my heart. Okay? So let's look at person number 2. Yep, I was shot by Cupid's arrow, but it appears that I'm not enough for person number 1. And I'm just trying to have a good time, take care of myself, and I'm flirting, hooking up, and hanging out with other people. So person number 2 is moving on. I mean, they're having a good time. Person number 1 is going through a transformation, and they haven't really let go of person number 2. But person number 2 appears to have let go of this situation in these cards, you know what I mean? Person number 1, I think, is like trying to call in the soulmate. That's the mutual energy. But I feel like it's you, person number 2, that they're calling. So give me some tarot on. Hi. Hi, Lori. How's it going? Hi, Devil Life. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hitting the like button, you guys. Leo, person number 1. I feel like person number 1 is changing some things around here. I feel like they're kind of like stepping into some new knowledge, maybe just kind of like doing their own thing. I think that they're, because they're going through this Phoenix, right? And I kind of feel like they've been a little bit overthinking the situation, but I feel like they're doing something different here. I think they're realizing like maybe how much this relationship taught them. I feel like they might be transmuting their energy through artwork, painting, or something, writing, something like that, Tell me about the middle energy here. What's going on here? Okay, the middle energy is the Five of Pentacles. So you want to know that the real thing about that is both of you feel like you're not enough for the other person. You know what I mean? You're not. There's another five at the bottom. You're lacking confidence, you know? You're lacking confidence in who you are and what you stand for some reason. Both of you. So that's probably why you met. Tell me about person number 2 in tarot. Tell me what's going on here. What are they doing? Because it looks like person number 2 is just like moving on down the road. Yeah, so they're telling me there was a tower. Something was removed from their life. Six of Pentacles is about karma. It's about things either being fair or not fair, right? And so something happened, they figured it out, and they closed the cycle. They're like, I am done with this cycle. I'm done. It's over. Yep, they're walking away. Six of Swords. They're being moved away. Person number 2. So, okay. So this person is totally done, and this person over here is working on themselves. And that's really good. Because you see these fives in the middle, like about not feeling like you're enough, or feeling like, you know, like every relationship I get in, I can't cooperate. We can't cooperate with each other. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I feel like you both are feeling some type of way there in the middle. And sometimes I feel like that middle energy is kind of like, well, this might be why you guys met. You know? Okay. Lady Antebellum for person number 1, need you now. Picture perfect memories scattered all around the floor. Reaching for the phone because I can't fight it anymore. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. For me, it happens all the time. It's 1:15, and I'm all alone, and I need you now. Person number 1 is feeling that type of way about the separation. Person number 2's song. This person is the person who decided this is enough. The tower came. I'm moving on. I am not doing this for one more minute. Give me the song for person number 2 in the Leo. Give me one reason to stay. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right now back around. That's the song by Tracy Chapman. And it is one of my favorite songs. I love it. And so this person, I don't know. I feel like they don't have any. I feel like they feel like they're out of options. Like, I have to end this because this was completely not fair. What does it say happened? Nothing. It doesn't say. It says not enough. Like, they feel maybe so this could be like they're jealous of person, you know, person number 1 did something that made them jealous or whatever, you know. Doesn't really say what happened, but this person feels like they're not enough for some reason, but they're acknowledging how much love they have for you, person number 1, you know. There's a lot of love here in this situation, but for some reason you guys both feel like you're not enough. And, you know, I just want you to know something. Like, as long as you feel like that about yourself, you know, as long as you feel like you're not enough in any way, like whether it's like, I don't have a good enough job, I work at McDonald's, who's going to want me? Like, I don't care what it is that's making you feel like you're not enough. As long as you feel it, you're going to attract that kind of vibe. And you're going to attract people that treat you like you're not enough. And I just think that's a really important message for someone in the Leo reading. So let's go to Virgo. 45, 20. All right, Virgo. Person number 1, person number 2 for Virgo. I guess I better change my little thing. All right. Codependency and finances and career. Something going on there. Middle of the road energy, calling in your soulmate. Person number 2, trust. This situation is calling for you to trust and divine timing. Okay, so this is a divine timing a soulmate situation. 2 of Cups, the Lovers, something. But person number 1 could be codependent, or maybe something about their money is off a little bit and they feel like they don't have enough, something like that. Or maybe they work all the time, you know what I mean? They're thinking about person number 2 though, and they're going through a Phoenix. Man, that's big. Have you noticed that this card has come out on almost every reading for someone in the reading? The Phoenix. So it makes me curious about Pluto. You know, Pluto is kind of moving, and it's headed toward Aquarius soon. I mean, it's like another month away, I think, when it goes into Aquarius, and things could be different once it gets there and stays there a while, you know? Pluto is not goofing around. Okay, so it tells me that person number 1 feels like this is their soulmate, that there's an agreement, a contract. Person number 2, sabotage. Healthy choices. And taking a chance. Risking. So person number 1 wants to rebuild it, because the Hammer card does talk about sabotage, but it also talks about rebuilding and wanting to work on it. And remember, it's saying like trust. The situation is requiring you to have faith and that this is worth waiting for. So they're working on it. They're wanting to rebuild it. They're trying to make good choices for themselves. This card, healthy choices, about loving themselves, right? And they're saying right here, like, this is unconditional love I have for this person. It's not just like, you know, a fly by the night thing. Like, I really, like, no matter what, love that person number 1, you know? So, that's interesting. Person number 1, transformation card again. It's saying the death card and the world card. They want a new beginning. This person wants a new beginning after the transformation. They want to end a cycle and begin something new. The star at the bottom of the deck could be dealing with somebody like an Aquarius, right? Or a Scorpio or an Aries. Ace of Swords. So you got 2 aces on this person's side. They want to come in and tell the truth. And the truth is they have 10 of Cups. They love you unconditionally, person number 2. You guys feel the same way. You do. I wonder if what they're trying to end is maybe their own codependency with the death card and the world card. Like maybe they see something in themselves and go like, man, this has to change, you know? I'm needing to change something in me. What is it? Tell me what's changing inside of them with the Phoenix and the death. What's changing inside of them for Virgo's person number 1? It was a tower, a fight. Oh my God. It's the Tower, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So something happened, you know, like it just got pulled out. The rug got pulled out from under person number one. And it made them feel some type of way. I was clarifying what was going on from the death in the Phoenix, you know. It's a tower. So, and Ten of Swords too. And, right. Okay, and here might be the thing. It's time for person number one to choose themselves, right? To put their own needs first. That's what the Two of Wands is about. And that might be what needs to happen over here. Like they're putting an end to maybe people pleasing. You know what I mean? Like it could be. That's what it feels like to me when I'm sort of looking at it. I'm like, what is it? It's the codependency thing, you know, like codependency, feeling like you can't do anything without another person, right? Or without codependency could be addiction. So it's kind of like needing something other than yourself to like just get up and go, you know. And I think this person might have that some kind of addiction or something, and it's ending. They are changing big time because of this tower. So I don't know what happened, but I feel like there's a big change coming in, truth coming in. And person number one loves person number two, that end of story, right? Tell me some tarot on person number two, because person number two is like got all the faith over here. You know, like it's like they're the ones that's working on themselves. They get it. Like they've been in contact with their higher self, and they're like, yeah, this is the person. This is my person. And it's almost like they've been through a lot here. You know, they got Nine of Wands, they got Two of Swords, Five of Cups. So they've been going through it, like emotionally. And I feel like, I don't know, but there could be a Libra involved here. But I feel like there's a Queen of Swords energy with the Justice card. You know, like taking your emotions out of the situation and bringing in a decision, a fairness, an acceptance, right? Forgiveness, I'm not sure. It could be. What's the outcome between these two? What's going to be the outcome here? A new beginning. Yep, Ace of Cups. New beginning, Ace of Cups. Look at Ace of Wands is at the bottom. Okay, so that's the outcome. There will be a new beginning. There's going to be some kind of communication here, and an offer. You know, I feel like there's not just love here, but you have every single ace. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all brand new beginnings. It's all about this transformation, and it had to do with this tower, you know, because it affected both of you, the tower. And this is the real deal, is what I feel like. There's so much love here, but like something needing to be let go of, whatever this codependent is, right? So it could be, like I said, it could be an addiction. It could be power and control kind of thing, right? Like I can't do this without the other person. I don't know how it goes, but it could be any of that. Let's look at Libra. Okay, Libra. Let's look at you and the person on your mind. First with the angels, tell me. Okay, person number one, finances, career, and codependency. And the middle is playfulness and attraction. So you guys like to, I think you bring out good things in each other. Okay. Bottom of the deck, it's telling me this is a soulmate relationship. Express your love and trust it. Let go of any kind of control. Don't try and control the situation. I don't care if you're person number one or number two. Just don't try and control the outcome here. Don't say something to try and get a reaction. You know how we do that. So be careful of that. Just don't try and stir the pot, I feel like. So person number one, addictions are affecting your romantic life with the codependency card. And finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So that's person number one. Let's see. Let's get some more. Person number one, thinking about a marriage, a promise, a soul connection, or they feel connected to you that way. So that could be like the codependent part, even. I feel like person number one is working on themselves. The middle energy is the coffin card. So it could mean, something ending so that something new can come in. It can mean that the relationship is going through a transformation, a change, right? Person number two, you've got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So I don't know who it is that's wearing the false mask, but it's telling me someone is, Libra. So let's get some love island cards. I like you. Romance is blooming. Ascension and the hammer card. So this person is learning and growing and expanding. I feel like they're trying to rebuild something. They want to work on ascension. Why the deception card? Why is the deception card here? Why is the deception card here for person number two? What are you saying? Clarify deception. I feel like this is kind of devil card, it's devil energy, like somebody not telling the truth, somebody not enough. Yeah, it's fear. Self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Okay. So it's just not enough. That's what the false mask is. So maybe this person over here acts like one way, but really deep down they're feeling five of pentacles. Like I'm just not enough or something like that. I think it's a lot more common than we think, So gratitude alarm. I am grateful that my granddaughter is here from Colorado. She surprised us and I get to hang out with her this afternoon. I'm really excited. So that's what I'm feeling grateful for right this minute. I'm grateful to have all you guys here. I hope that these messages help you guys in some way. I do. Okay, Libra. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. Person number one is working on themselves, feeling very confident, making moves, making money moves, making plans, maybe tapping into their higher self here, walking away from the relationship and surrendering the outcome. Wow, isn't that what I just said to you guys too? Like whatever you do, don't try and control what's going on here, right? Like say something, do something, just do your own thing. Surrender the outcome to spirit and keep walking on your beautiful little path. Libra, person number one. Person number two, Wheel of Fortune. So they are ascending. They are starting to choose themselves. and 10 of Cups and Lovers. Oh, wow. And look at who they're coming in as. The Queen of Wands. Wow. So your relationship, it's going to be good. I don't know why this person is the deception cards here, but I feel like it's about like they feel like they're not enough. But I do feel like something's turning around for them, you know? I feel like they're gonna come in, walking in and say, like, I freaking love you. You're my person. You have a King and Queen of Wands here, which is a vibe match. You know, you have this center energy telling me that you both love to hang out with each other. You're both very feel young around each other. I feel like you're really attracted to one another. And whatever happened in this situation is transforming the whole relationship. And like, so this person is losing this feeling of being not enough. They're starting to love themselves. They're starting the ascension process. And person number one also is loving themselves over here, doing the work. So, um, this looks to me like you guys are probably coming back together. Like, but once it's kind of like got something to do with the healing, and it's both people that have the healing coming. You know what I mean? This one's, got some kind of codependent thing, and this one over here is like trying to act like one thing and they're really something else, and they feel like they're not enough inside. The Dead Sea by Luminaires. You told me I was like the Dead Sea. You'll never sink when you're with me. Honey, can't you see? I was born to be your Dead Sea. Aww. You know the Dead Sea where you can float? Like you never sink in that water, you just float to the top. It's all salt. And this one, Gravity. How about that? Like this sounds to me like a really connection, a big connection. Gravity by Coldplay. You guys should look this up if this reading is for you, because it's the coolest video, and it's about two people that want to be together, and it could be even like you and your soul. When you look at the video, like you and your soul get together and you dance, and then something happens and then you part ways, and that's what the song is about. It's like I looked up at the sky and saw the sun. And it's about being able to see how gravity pushes you toward a person, against, away. And it's like this dance of together and apart. It's just a beautiful video. So it kind of reminds me of the almost same song even, because it's talking about one holding the other up. This is a pretty special relationship, it looks like to me, Libra. So keep working on yourself, no matter where you're at here. I mean, both people have unconditional love and attraction and playfulness, but it's almost like just a little bit of healing has to take place, and this thing will just work itself out. All right, let's see, 104. Okay, Scorpio's next. All right, Scorpio person number one. Person number one, angel, romance, angel cards. Stay optimistic about your love life and release your ex. And the middle, heart to heart, and keep an open mind. There's quite a bit in the middle. I'm just going to take them all, Scorpio, because they all flipped over. Heart-to-heart conversations, keep an open mind, make the effort, soulmate, and retreat. So it looks like both of you feel like you'd like to try, you'd like to get together, talk about things, maybe even go somewhere together. Like, I feel like every time I see this, it reminds me of like going on a nature walk or something, or I don't know. It looks like these guys are dressed in wedding attire, but look where they're going. It's like off to be alone, They're going to go hang out together. So both of you feel like that. Person number two, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and this could be the one. So person number two feels that way. All right. So, person number one is staying optimistic and trying to release an ex. Now, whether that ex is you or not, I don't really know. I guess that last reading really made me question that card. So I don't know what that means, but there could be someone else in your energy, person number one. There's a lot of passion here, insane chemistry, and you like each other the same. There's some kind of an addiction here. Or someone might have a block, somebody might be controlling. But coffee cup is here, so it's like getting together, enjoying each other, feeling really good together, and feeling that friendship. Let's clarify that card by itself, shall we? Because is this release your ex, heartbroken, and it's saying it needs time to heal. Okay, so so maybe you're hanging on to someone. Person number one's hanging on to someone. And I don't know if it's this person. Maybe. All right, so let's ask about person number two. They're pretty excited. They're feeling like this thing is going somewhere. Yeah, that it's sturdy, that it's stable, that it's secure. The sex is great. Man, this is crazy, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what it says. So, person number two, I'm clarifying it. It says that they're hopeful of this going to another level, higher level engagement card. This could be the one. It's solid, it's stable, it's grounded, sex is great. And then these two cards come out. Someone runs away and hangs out with somebody new. Person number two, are you the runner? You're moving on. How come? You feel like this could be the one and then you just run away? Or maybe person number two is saying that about person number one. They ran away, started seeing somebody else. I don't know. I guess you guys get to decide. I'll let you guys figure out who all those situations are with, right? Don't make it fit if it don't fit. These are about fucked up relationships, all of them. Trust me, they're usually not about, like somebody you've been married to for 25 years and everything is groovy. These are relationships that are challenging and are probably soul contracts, Okay, so let's check out person number one. So you've got passion, addiction, and coffee cup. Stay optimistic about your love life. Clarify all of this. Oh, that's too many. I just need like one or two cards. Emperor. Okay. So maybe person number one is planning on tapping into Emperor energy so that they can move forward with something in confidence. A lot of major arcanas right here. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and the Emperor. So I feel like person number one is really kind of learning something really big about themselves, about their higher self. It's time. And I think it's got a lot to do with confidence and taking charge of what's going on in their life. You know what I mean? I want to clarify this separately because you're releasing an ex, you're heartbroken, and the clock is ticking as far as your healing goes, right? It's been a big deal. Ten of Swords, somebody is gone, really gone, they left. That's your card, right? So maybe somebody, you know, hurt you. Person number 1. 8 of Pentacles. Release your ex. So I think what they're saying is like, in order to actually release this situation, you're going to have to figure out what you got out of it. You know what I mean? What did you learn? What changed inside of you because of it? You know what I mean? Because I feel like person number 1 can't release somebody. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, what was the justice? Tell me what the justice was for person number 1 so that they can let go. New beginnings. New beginnings in love and wands. Passion and... Maybe what they're saying is like, person number 1, as soon as you release the ex person, there's a new person coming in. You could be dealing with a Libra or, you know, something, because the Justice card is here. But so is the Hermit, which is Virgo, and then Aries here. But I feel like once you let this go, you have new beginnings coming. Like, it's something that you want too. You know, it's love, it's passion. That's going to be the justice. But you got to let go first. So that tells me that you need to do some healing. You need to do some inner work. You know what I mean? Tapping into your higher self. Maybe you need to go somewhere out, somewhere like water, trees, blue sky. I see like nature. You got a lot of nature stuff in your reading. So I feel like maybe it's important for you to tap in to nature so that you can figure some stuff out. High Priestess is here. This is a big awakening for somebody here. This whole releasing this situation. And I know I can see that person number 1 is heartbroken, but I feel like you have some beautiful shit coming in if you just do it. Okay. Tell me about person number 2 over here. Engagement. This could be the one. This is how this person feels. Death card. That's you, Scorpio. You're just all over the place in this reading, aren't you? So, transformation is what that means. Could mean like there's something that ended. Temperance card. Look at all your majors. Temperance card is about changing your vibration. It's about accepting all the pieces of you, dark, light, all of it. You know, it all makes you who you are. And honestly, I mean, can you imagine if we didn't have any, I don't know, any trials, tribulations, endings, beginnings, like how boring things would be, right? I don't know, but maybe that's something you're figuring it out here. The Hanged Man. You're getting all major arcanas in the Devil. You're seeing something. Oh my God. We're clarifying. You have fear. There's a lot of fear here. And attachment, you know, with the Devil card. So maybe you have some kind of like, you're really, really attached, soul level wise, with someone, and maybe your higher self is like going like, just accept it. This is what it is, you know. I think it is difficult though. Look at all those majors happening for person number 2. Some big shit going on for Scorpio, whoever you're dealing with here. I mean, you got almost every major on both sides, you know what I mean? Between the 2 sides, you've got almost every card is a major card, major arcana. So it means that you're learning to decide something, choose yourself, trust your higher self, see the strength that you have inside, what you've learned through all the dark things that you've been through. I do feel like something's going on here when you're seeing like this Devil card, like the Hanged Man is here. So I really want to know what they're showing you. I want to know what your higher self is showing you about this relationship. Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Three of Cups. It's up to you. What do you want to do with this? They're showing you that you hold the cards, you know, like you get to decide. It's your decision. And there it is again, Seven of Pentacles. Should I invest? Should I not invest? Six of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah. I don't know. Person number 2 is going through it. But I feel like they want to invest in this relationship. But it looks to me like person number 1 is attached to another energy. And I don't know why or anything, but person number 1 has someone else's energy in their life or in their energy. So I feel like if you're person number 1, it's important for you to like let this go. I see it that you're sad and whatnot. And I don't know that it's this person or not. But if it is this person even, let go. And just surrender it. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to work on my own self. And that's when it comes in. That's when as soon as you decide that you're going to let go of trying to control it, I feel like love and passion comes in. And I mean, we are reading about 2 people here, right? So I feel like this person over here is attached to some kind of energy, and they need to let it go, no matter if it's person number 2 or not. And person number 2, I mean, I feel like you're going through all the majors, like boom, boom, boom. I mean, this person's teaching you everything there is to know, pretty much. Strength and judgment, like alignment, you know, maybe even all about love and winning, tapping into your higher self, healing. I don't know. Should we get a song? Because I think I keep forgetting to do that. Let's do person number 1's song. So I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like I Knew I Loved You by Savage Garden. Intuition, something you don't question. I think I found my best friend. I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life. In your eyes, I see the missing pieces. I've been waiting all my life. Person number 1. I think it's you that they need to let go of, person number 2. Because they're telling me, like, you're the end-all, be-all, number 2 is. John Legend, feeling good. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. That's how person number 2 feels. They're just moving on down the road. What's the middle song? Let's see. The Grace of a Woman. Sometimes it seems as though the very best that a man can know is the grace of a woman. He can love his lonely heart, but only till it yearns again for the grace of a woman. I think this is some kind of like connection. Well, it says it right there, soulmate in the middle. I think you both know it, but I don't know. I feel like there's, you got this runner energy over here for this person. So they're a little scared of it. Pretty hot connection, maybe. You both want to try, though. Crazy. I think Do you want to know what I really think? I think that no matter where you're at in that scenario, person number one or first person number two, I think what you need to ask yourself is like, what's going to be the best decision for my highest good and girl of my soul? And I kind of feel like when we're honest about that and we make a decision based on that, like not even your human mind thinking about it, but you know, your human mind getting on the same page with your soul. Like what do we want now? You know, what's the next part of the plan? You know, do we work this thing out or don't we? I just trust you. I just feel like it's important to do what's best for you, you know? All right. So release your exes here again. For Sagittarius, getting to know each other, release your ex, let go of control issues. So maybe you have someone new coming in and you're still involved with a past person and their energy is still lingering here. This person number two recognizes you from a past life and they want to be with you. They feel like this is true love. They remember you on many levels, is what I feel like. All right, so let's see. Getting to know each other. So maybe this is someone you just started recently liking, you know, dating or something like this. But it feels good. You feel happy with them. You actually might not even really, because you still have the ex person in your energy, but I don't think that person number two knows that. Um, I think I think person number two is hiding something, you know? I feel like person number two, person number one, I'm sorry, actually felt an instant connection with you. But I don't think that they told you about the ex that they haven't gotten out of their energy yet. They are working on it with the Phoenix card. They're trying. They're transforming, you know. So let's see what's going on over here. I feel like this is a pretty hot, like, seductive relationship. And this person feels it hardcore. Like, I'm going to love this person forever. I feel like this person over here is just really working on themselves, trying to mirror that to person number two. To person number one. And that's beautiful. I've never gotten that message ever before. But that's what this person is mirroring to person number one is self-love. That's so beautiful. Can you imagine what could happen with that? Someone was actually mirroring, because sometimes when you see that mirror card, it's someone mirroring behavior that you fucking don't like and you recognize it in yourself, so but what they're mirroring to you, this is person number two. What person number two is mirroring is self-love. So that might be why this person feels so deeply, right? They're like, man, yeah. This is a Hierophant, right? So I feel like they're feeling some kind of way, like I want to get to know this person better. So sexy. There's a lot of passion here. King of Wands. They feel like you're beautiful and sexy. And they want to move towards you really, really quickly. But they know they have to end something first. They're involved in something else is what I feel like. And it's going to be scary. Like they're really going to have to let go of something. They have to really make a decision here. Person number one. So, what are they deciding in the Two of Swords? The Tower. They're deciding to release their ex. They're deciding to go through the transformation. They're deciding to do it. but they're still trying to hide. Four of Pentacles. I mean, they know they need to do it, but they just can't seem to make the decision. It's tricky. So this person here is in some kind of predicament. Okay, person number 2. Let's see what's going on. Person number 2 is just all gaga over person number 1. They recognize right away, I know this person already. I've already invested a lot of time and effort in past life with this person. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it to me. I'll go through hell or high water for this person. Judgment. Yeah. So this person over here is like, they know what it is. I think this person knows what it is too. And I think it's going to be one of these things, maybe, where you're going to have the strength maybe to just wait, maybe to hold back, maybe to, I don't know, because this person's still hanging on to somebody they're not telling person number 2 about, you know? It's still in their energy though. I don't know, maybe they're married because that Hierophant card is here, right? And maybe they didn't tell you that, person number 2. Person number 2 just, I don't know, totally going all in. Totally going all in. Yeah. I want a new beginning. You got the Fool, you got the Judgment, you got the Ace of Wands, you got the Strength card. Person number 2 is all about it. Justice is here as well. Finally. My person is here. Finally. I've been waiting, right? Tell me what's going on and keep an open mind here between the 2 of them. Clarify with Tarot. Keep an open mind. A new beginning. And an ending. Whoops. Well, this came out upside down, so I'm going to have to say, like, this could be like you both, like, not even questioning it. You're not overthinking anything. You don't feel stuck. Like, if this person has to end something, they feel so much that they're ready to do it. So that's what I feel like. Let's see what the song is for Sagittarius. Person number 1. What's person number 1's song? Creep by Radiohead. When you were here, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You are so very special. Have you ever heard that song? So, this person over here, wow, right? The one that has to let go of a wife or a husband or something. Person number 2, Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. I can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. You said forever. Now I drive alone past your street. Oh. So person number 2 feels abandoned. That must be what they're thinking about. They fell in love really fast. What's the outcome for these 2? Let's get one of these cards. What's going to be the outcome for these 2? Person number 1 and person number 2. I feel like person number 1's going through lots of changes. Like, they're going to have to really completely change everything, I feel like. Cross. Duty, big problem. Could be, yeah, it's cross to bear. And I feel like this is the female part of the reading. Because woman comes out. So, I feel like this might be the female part. I feel like there's a little bit of self-doubt. I feel like, you know, they're the ones wearing the mask over here. They feel some type of way. They, for some reason, don't feel like they can really do anything about it. I think it's because they have someone else in their life. But they definitely want to. And person number 2 might end up alone after all of that. Because I don't know if person number 1's going to let go of that other person. 130, 48. Okay. Capricorn. Let's look and see about person on your mind. This could be the one separated, let go of control issues. So, middle honeymoon, and love yourself first and trust. Okay, so person number 1, this could be the one separated and letting go of control issues. Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened, Spirit. In Capricorn's karmic relationship, there was a lot of passion, mirror, addiction. Somebody could be stalking someone else. Tell me 2. Number 2, meeting someone new, getting out there. If they still think about person number 1, they're focusing on life and gratitude and maybe money. I think they're trying to cover something up here with the mask card, not showing how they really feel about this relationship. I feel like they feel unconditional love. But I think person number 2 needs to work on loving themselves, is what it's saying. Let's get some tarot. Capricorn, tarot, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Justice, and an Ace of Wands. So I feel like person number 1, yeah, I feel like they are trying to make a plan, because I do feel like they feel some kind of way about this relationship. You know, it talks about even addiction or like codependency, something like that. And I mean, it could be like a sex addiction. The mirror is here too, like, so maybe it just got too much. You know, if you guys are mirroring each other's behavior, you know. I feel like there's stalking energy here. I do feel like this person, number 1, wants to make things right. And I think they're planning on coming toward you to do that. Let's see what person number 2 is doing. It says that they're loving themselves. The World card is here, meaning they're done with the toxic cycle. They're over it. They want real love. They want 10 of Cups. They want unconditional love. And that's what they're waiting for. They're trusting their higher self. And they're loving themselves, working on new things, maybe learning some new things, realizing how much they actually do know. Tell me about the middle card, the honeymoon. Why is that here for Capricorn? This is like, I feel like it's about, it can be either going somewhere together or thinking about it, old times, right? Yeah, like like you traveled together or something like that, you know? And I feel like you both overthink that thing, you know, like how much fun you had maybe. And I think you're both feeling like, should I go toward them? And I think you're both kind of holding back. You're hanging on to each other energetically, but you're still trying to like keep yourself away from them after whatever happened. Tower is here. So I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen. What's the outcome? What's the outcome gonna be for these guys? Knight of Cups, Devil, the Moon, Page of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Cups, right? Like in this one, shows a chess game. So I feel like, there could be something about playing games. Are you two playing games with one another, or causing each other some kind of doubts, fears? I feel like there's a message coming in. I feel like this is a pretty emotional thing. Tell me why the devil is here. What's the devil? Why is the devil here for Capricorn? Besides the fact that it's their sign. What's it telling me here? Whoops. Maybe 5 of Wands, there's a fight. This has been a heavy burden. Something's got to change here in your energy. The energy between the two of you. Like it's toxic right now. I do see love here, but like indecision about it. You know what I mean? There's indecision. I do feel like it's kind of like, it seems like there was some kind of big fight. I think that's what the Tower might have been. Like some kind of big fight, break up. It's awful. You guys both feel like shit about it. I think you're both overthinking it. You both kind of want to work toward the other one. Follow the Sun by Xavier Rudd is for person number 1. Breathe in the air. Cherish this moment. Cherish this breath. Tomorrow's a new day for everyone, a brand new moon and a brand new sun. Set your intention and dream with care. So that's for person number 1. Tell me about person number 2. What is their song in Capricorn's reading? Tell me what the song is for person number 2. Somebody that I used to know. You didn't have to cut me off, make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. I don't even know. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. I guess I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. See? You're just somebody that I used to know. They're trying to close out the cycle. They feel like, person number 2 feels like, I want real love. I want unconditional love. I don't want this toxic, fucked up bullshit fighting. Right? So that's what it looks like to me. Aquarius. Aquarius, it's your turn. Aquarius, person number 1. True love, express your love. Person number 1 wants to tell person number 2 how much they love them. In the middle, you both have romantic feelings and you're both learning forgiveness. Person number 2 wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation. They're staying optimistic. This looks good. You guys look like you have a pretty okay thing going on. I mean, you're talking. Both of you are talking. Feeling some type of special way about the love. Both of you. Like you think about each other all the time. I think person number 1, oh man, they think about person number 2 all the time. There's a codependency here maybe. Or an addiction, right? But person number 1 wants to take a chance and call. I think person number one is also trying to take care of themselves better. Whatever that means, like, right? It's focusing on self-love, self-worth. Tell me about person number two. Okay. I feel like they're sexually attracted. I think they also really like your personality. I feel like this person feels like you guys tell each other the truth. They do feel a little bit like under a spell. They're wondering if this thing is making progress. It seems like the clock is ticking. It's going on and on, but maybe not as fast as they would like. And person number two just wants to keep working on it. In the middle, both of you are feeling like this is a stable connection. You know, you feel secure with each other. So that's good. So tell me about this person number one with the addiction. So 9 of Cups. This could be alcoholism. I mean, it is about cups, right? 9 of Cups can also be about, you know, wish fulfillment, right? So person number one could be telling me, you know, this person has been my person since the minute I met them. From the very, very beginning, I love them. They make me feel young. And I think the best thing for me is to go for this person. I want to go toward them. I want to go toward them because they are my divine empress, right? So they're either telling me that they're an empress or they're telling me that number two is an empress, you know? So let's see what person number one. I mean two. 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Saying like, maybe they're moving slow. Could be dealing with a Leo. But this person really kind of like learning strength to like take it slow, to make things fair, to make plans, to tap into higher self so that they can connect in with person number one and cooperate with them. They want to work things out. They want things to work out. They love you. Person number one. So I feel like there's a lot of really good mutual energy here. At the bottom of the deck, I feel like this is telling me that you two balance each other out really nice. There's nothing shitty in this reading. I don't think so. Besides maybe whoever has the addiction over here. Person number one's song, When I Need You by Leo Sayer. When I need you, I just close my eyes and I'm with you. All that I so want to give you is only a heartbeat away. Miles and miles of empty space in between us. A telephone can't take the place of your smile. So this person is saying like they have a psychic connection with you. Into the Mystic by Van Morrison for person number two. I want to rock your gypsy soul just like way back in the days of old. Magnificently we will float into the mystic. So person number two is very sure of this. And person number one can feel you on a psychic level on the 5D. They probably dream about person number two. And know that it's something special. That's why I feel like both people are kind of like, maybe taking this whole thing kind of slow. And maybe it feels like that, but, you know, because the Knight of Pentacles was there, but I feel like just go with it. Go with the flow. Nothing good happens overnight. Nothing. We have to work for all the good stuff. Haven't you ever noticed that? And it feels better when we work for it too. Think about it. Okay. Let's do Pisces. Person number 1 for Pisces. Heart-to-heart conversations. And trust. And reconciliation. Wow. All right. Middle energy. Keep an open mind. This could be... Your soulmate could differ from your usual type. And person number 2 says new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Stay optimistic. So, there's a new person for here. For person number 2, and person number 1 is talking about a reconciliation. So, let's see what's happening. Pisces. What's going on with this relationship over here? Heart-to-heart conversations, trust and reconciliation, addiction. So there's an addiction here, but it's transforming because this person is saying to me that person number 2 is the only person with the key to their heart. Tell me about person number 2. Okay, person number 2 is low-key stalking person number 1. I feel like they're not showing how they really feel here. Because remember, they're looking at someone new. And I feel like they're focusing on gratitude, trying to bring in more things. They're trying to heal their heart from the breakup. But I think deep down they kind of want to get back together. I see them wanting to, they're looking at your photos, you know. So they're trying to move on, but they're not, you know, just so you know. And person number 1 definitely wants to talk to person number 2. They want to say, I love you. I feel like there's either a codependency or an addiction in this relationship. So I don't know which one, but I guess either one could be there, right? Tell me about... Yeah, they want to offer new love. They want to say, can we start again? I know we had a fight, but my higher self is telling me that we're strong enough to make it and that this is part of our soul plan. Okay, so person number 2, let's see what you got to say here. What do you feel? How do you feel about this person? I see you all acting like you're fine. Yeah, acting like you're the 6 of Wands. Like everybody's successful. I'm all successful. Everybody's looking at me. When really you're scared because you had a tower and you're really feeling very small. So that's why you have the mask card here. Because you're pretending to move on, but you really haven't. This tower really kind of threw you off. Person number 2. It did. But you're acting like everything is groovy, aren't you? Yeah, like I'm the emperor. All right. So I feel like person number 2 actually, you know, I mean, the emperor is here in the hanged man. So I feel like they're about ready to have like a big heart chakra opening moment here. With the King of Cups. Because I mean, the hanged man is here. So it's kind of like higher self coming out to show person number 1, maybe the power that they have within themselves, and maybe even how sometimes towers happen so that we can discover this about ourselves, you know, because like you're learning it over here, person number 1 too. I mean, you're tapping into higher self, you're understanding your strength, and this person's tapping into higher self as well in this card, the hangman. What this person's finding out is who they really are on the planet, the emperor. They have the ability to do whatever they want. This can heal their heart, open their heart, and change everything about them, right? Because this person so far, I mean, it's telling me sunglasses and masks. They're hiding. They're not even being a real true to their self, you know. But I see it happening, and I think that it happened because of the breakup. So sometimes I know it seems like everything, you know, is such a drag, you know, like you break up or something like that. right? And that's what happened here, clearly. There was a breakup. But what I see happening is you two both tapping into the inner self and growing. And there's something magical about that. So I just always like to point out, like, even though I can see that this is painful, I feel like it's really important that you kind of take note to what's happening for you, with your own spiritual growth, because you're both tapping in, both of you. So there's an awakening happening because of this relationship. You know what I mean? That's exactly what this is saying. Like, you're both awakening, and it's because of the other person. So, I don't, I'll ask what's going to happen, but let's get the song first. What's the song for person number one? Song for person number one. I'm in tune. OMG. By The Who, Getting in Tune. And I'm going to tune right in on you. You see what I mean? Like, that is what this person is doing. That's the best song. It's the inspiration for my channel. The name of my channel it's all from this song. Somebody who's a really good soul friend sent that song to me one time, and it's just been very pivotal in my spiritual journey. So anyway, I think that's pretty cool, Pisces. This person is tapping in, and they're coming in. And let's see, person number two. Whoa. Follow the sun. Breathe in the air. Cherish this moment. Cherish this breath. Tomorrow's a new day for everyone. Brand new moon, brand new sun. Set your intention and dream with care. So you want to know why that card came out? Because you're the one with this energy. Person number two. And so if you're manifesting, let's say you're manifesting this person back, I mean, you need to be careful. You know what I mean? Set your intentions from your heart. I don't know. I feel that message here. You know what I mean? Be careful what you think about person number two, because if person number two is in Emperor energy, every thought that you have is going to become real. So, what is it that you want? Take that mask off, because you don't want to bring in stuff that's not real. You know what I mean? Like, you're bringing in false things when you're wearing a mask. I do see money coming towards you, person number two. I see you calling in someone new, even too, a new lover, which is fine, but we're talking about whatever this relationship is. And so person number two has a brand new person coming in. And person number one is going like, no, that's my person. That's my emperor. And I'm trusting the whole relationship. So, when Follow the Sun comes out, it makes me think of, the sun card and like gratitude, and how all of those things kind of go hand in hand. Like, so the sun represents happiness and joy and things that you're grateful for. And so it's telling me to tell you, person number two, to keep your eyes on the sun. Keep your eyes on the things that make you feel alive and happy and grateful. The things that you say to your higher self or to God or whoever it is you talk to. Thank you for that. Thank you for them. Thank you for him or her, or my parents or whatever. Keep your eyes on the things that you're grateful for, because like I said, this person over here is in Emperor energy, and that means that they can manifest just like that, so you don't want to be manifesting something that's not real for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the mask on, you want to really be true to yourself. So, like, focus on all the cool stuff that makes your tummy tickle inside. I love those moments, those tummy tickling moments. My grandkids do it for me now. A tummy tickle. Okay, well, I am done, you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful in some way, and I love y'all. Have a great day.